Welcome to this Zentangle Quickie. My name is Heather Hartwick Gladden. I'm a certified Zentangle teacher, and today we're going to take a look at the tangle. This is a new one, Swirlookalux from Debbi Minero. All right, and you will see why the name. Just another neat one. Okay, it's also, well, it could be done either as by itself or in a larger grid pattern. We're going to just do one box. We had fun doing our red carpet world premiere event of this today. Oh, so we always have so much fun no matter what, but that's just extra. Okay. All right, so this is one box of our grid if we wish to use a grid. Okay. Then now, if you are not familiar with Muka, Muka is it's an interesting tangle. It has I don't know if we call it, if it's evolved or de-evolved, because it's gone down to like kind of a fragment of Muka. Let me just show you. So Muka in and of itself, the original, but this would be Rick's version of the original, is more bulbous, but it starts out with a nice curve line. Then here's, the bulb. You come back down the way like Maria does it. Well, I'll do both here like that. How she does hers. And it's a really, really fun tangle that you can do it in one stroke. So what's happened is that people have taken the this part, and we're calling that Muka too. So just so you know, little background. So we're gonna do one here. So I'm working in the lower right corner, and I think I will trace over this. And as Deb says, you shoot about halfway. So we're gonna come up, and then here's how I kind of talk myself through this: is I'm coming around as if we're gonna continue the spiral, right? As if. But then now you decide how thick you want this stem to be, and as you come up, there's a certain point, stop, and then just come back down like that. This one, what we're going to do is we're going to turn the tile clockwise and do the same thing over and over again. Well, until we're done. Oh, that one's a little smaller. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's see what this one turns out like. That one's a little bigger. I like them more bulbous. My opinion only. And what's fun with this is everybody has their take on it, and the way their hand does it, and it just turns out so neat. Okay, so again, going around, and so what's neat is this is the swirl part, right? So we have Muka's swirling, and in my opinion, we're swirling one direction, and then, well, it doesn't. No, it doesn't matter. I was feeling like the next bit goes in the opposite direction. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter. But what we're gonna do is, so we have this gap here. So right from the top of this one, and I'm gonna come right down here on the line, and we're gonna do another one. It's just kind of nestled underneath the one next to it, like that. And as I said, to me, it's like it's hugging. And maybe it's because of the direction that I was feeling like it's going opposite. I don't know, but we're still swirling around, and it's still same thing. Turn your tile, rinse and repeat. And there we go. All right. Next, we're going to add the flux shape. And Deb has us, so right here, right where we were working, right where we started this, in this little crevice, we're going to come up like that with a flux shape. Flux is also another tangle, and swirling your tile around, and you can come up as far as you want. Up to you. I'm just kind of aiming for it to go up straight. Straight-ish. And there we go. Wow, I think that's the best one I've done today. Like I said, we had fun with it. Not thinking. That's a secret. Okay, then because we have all of this space. All of this space you can do whatever you want with. Deb's last step is to put a nice, and put a nice little orb right in this crevice here. So right underneath that muka. But of course, you could fill in more. You could if you want to use color, you could of course do that. Up to you. Like so. Now, do take a look at the For More Inspiration link so you can see the neat variations that Deb came with. So other ways to play, because that's always the last step is, decorate, play, shade, all of that. You know what I think I'm going to do? Is that what I want to do? Maybe, but I don't know. All right. What I have to do, though, is I have to make a line dot dot. Because in my mind, it is, for me, required of any flux. Because it's so lovely. And of course, so you could add more in. In fact, why don't I'm just going to add some in right here just because that'd be fun. Like I said, we have all of this space. And do you have to fill in every little bit? No. You can if you want, but you don't have to. So that's neat. And I think let's add some more orbs in. Because usually when we do flux, we have little orbs that we use as a kind of a fill in. So just some ideas. And then of course, the shading part is going to be, however you are moved. Now I do like to put a little C shape like this on the muka, on the bulbous part, just kind of like that. I don't know. I just like to do it. Okay. Whew, so shading. Let's do this. All right, I'm going to start off with the flux because I know exactly what I want to do with that, which is usually, we put some this one too. Put some graphite in the base and bring it up just so that there's a nice gradient. Can put it on the other end as well. I think I'm going to wait and just see what I feel like. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Yeah. Just using what's left on the Tortillion. And, just making kind of a C shape right at that end. So it makes it a little curvy. Well, let's make that look a little nicer. And it kind of does. I am tempted to fill in all of the background. But I might not. Okay, now this muka. So sometimes I do this, and then sometimes I add in also some graphite, because then what I like to do is make it a gradient, but then just kind of take it around that C shape almost to an orb. And I like to, well, you know what, I will change my mind here and there, I suppose. But doing it a little bit of distance away from the edge. And then it just kind of accentuates the little curve line that's in there, right? Yeah, like that. Oh, now you know what? We'll do the same thing with these orbs, or not. You know what? Let's not. Let's try something a little different, because this we haven't pulled away. This let's go right to the edge, and I'm apparently not really worried about light source, which we don't normally. But I'm just gonna kind of fill in, yeah, right from the edge. But depending on the size, you know, a half or quarter, something like that. Well, let's see. Well, pick a side and stick to it, and leave it like that. So it's just a little bit different look when it's right on the edge. And of course, it just depends on what you're aiming for. Oh yes, like it a lot. Okay, so while I'm gonna just fill in these little areas at least to start, just because I think that will look neat and make those little orbs pop. And usually when we do orbs or tipple or quipple, either of those tangles, we usually fill in the interstices. I didn't even have to think about it too hard. I keep that, trying to keep that in my head. That is the little gaps. All right. You see already. Oh, they see. Yes. Okay. Good decision. All right. So if you have enjoyed this, and I hope you have, please click on the like button. And if you liked it enough to see more, would love to have you subscribe to the channel. So while you're clicking, and then also I mentioned the description section for links to the step outs. Also, below those, you will find my link tree, and so that has all kinds of links to connect if you'd like to. I have resources on there for supplies and things like that. And let's see what else. And you know what? And I have to read the instruction just so you know, because I think it is. I do. Well, I'm not sure if it's on there or not, but just so you know. So if you click on any of those links, it doesn't cost you anything more, but clicking the links and purchasing through them helps me out, and I appreciate that. It helps me to continue to be a great enabler for this wonderful addiction that a lot of us have to the Zentangle art. And yeah, I just want to. I know that there's some. Yeah, I'm supposed to let you know that. I don't know. I'm kind of new to that world, and want to do it right. So there you go. Like, it's nice. It doesn't cost you anymore. So information links are there. If you would like to do classes. Oh, I have to show you what I did. I got so wrapped up in how cool this looks. Oh, I didn't miss that one right there. Filling this in. So as I mentioned, we did this on our Tangle Time sessions today. And Tangle Time, it's a free class that I do on Thursdays, generally on Thursdays. This month of September is where we're at right now, the time of this recording. I think the third Thursday, because we have TangleCon, I will be shifting that day. Oh, see, look at how neat that looks. Now, it could do something in the background there, but I'm not going to worry about that now. But anyway, let's do, wait a minute, where'd it go? Here it is. I pulled away a little bit. But generally, they are on Thursdays at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and free. we have a lot of fun. Like I said, we'll when we have the occasion, we will launch a tangle from people in our community, and like I said, it's a lot of fun. All right, so actually today this time we did two, because this will be tomorrow's daily tangle, so you'll see that one tomorrow. That is Amy, but this one I decided to color and have fun. The other one is in the Transcend pile, so I'm not even going to show it to you. I was having I changed my mind too many times, and sometimes that's not a good idea. So so I had fun with coloring. This too I did just as a big mono tangle, so it's just one tangle and that's it. And like I said, tons of fun, and we had such amazing results. If you would like to see those results, two things. One, subscribe to the YouTube channel, because when I post the replay, you will see it there. Well, depending on if you have like notifications signed up, but you'll see it on the channel. And then also, if you go to my website, and that link is in the link tree, and subscribe to, I don't know if it says blog or website, but if you subscribe there, it's in the upper, well, it's on the right hand side under the menu. And there, when I post the recap, you will see that as well. Let's see. So so if you'd like to join in this fun, come and do so. There are also on the Linktree places to follow me for classes. So when I post these, as well as the other classes that I teach on Tuesdays, the ones on Tuesdays generally have a fee, except for Tough Tangle Tuesday, which is on the third Tuesday. Someday I'll get something that looks like a calendar, maybe. I don't know. I have these thoughts in my head on things I want to do with my site, and it's just time figuring things out. So that's why I like to let you know here. All right, so let's see. The last thing I want to highlight on the Linktree is if you would like to join us in the Tangle Addicts community, we have a private Facebook group. There are 4 questions that you have to answer when you click the link, and that will get you in. So I'd just like to highlight that as well. All right, so with that, thank you so much for watching. Upside down. And I wish you happy tangling.